Yeah, actually, that is a very important point, and I'm glad Fidaus managed to point it out. Why? Because Achilles chose uh, $1 to $10, which in fact I must say this is one thing that is very related to our topic. Very soon you will see the next unit in our worksheets. This thing called step rate. Yes, you can. Correct. That's very true. So this is part of the. Okay, let me put this up. Part of the image that he shared. Can I scribble on the screen? Yeah, I can't scribble on the screen. Let me write it on the board. Okay, so this is a very important thing because in the same chapter, we will learn this thing called step rate very soon. And the idea about $1 to $10. So Akhilesh just assumed that it's going to be this amount, which is not correct. Which actually, rightfully, our friends pointed out that one, it did not specify what kind of bubble tea this is. And actually, you go out and see, can you really find bubble tea that costs $1? Almost impossible. Yeah, you probably can't find that. Then why do they give such a misleading information, right? That's why I say you really need to be able to. That's why this part about cyber wellness. You really need to know what the information represents. Otherwise, you get misleaded easily. So actually, this is what we call a range. A range of amount of money you spend. So if you spend some time, on your own to Google up certain restaurants, and then you check out what they write. Then you realize that actually Google, for the ease of helping people to decide, let's say you want to go to Jurong Point, then you Google, I want to go to Jurong Point and eat some food. Okay, so let's say I open the new screen. Let me see. Perseverance, new screen. Let's say I share this page. I'm gonna write, okay. I want to eat Korean food. Food near me. Near me. Okay, boom. Near me. Okay. Okay, then you see more places. Do you see the price ranges that written there on the side? Can you see on the left side? For example, here says Zhang Zhang Jack Korean food, Ho Korean restaurant, Uinara Korean restaurant. I give you the location. Rating 4.3, 4.2, 4.5. This one maybe you want to go. Rating a bit lower. This one wow, 4.3. It looks like maybe yummy, yeah. So to help people decide, Google decided to use this technology to help people to think. So there's this different kind of price range. There's $10 to $20 lah, there's $10 to $30 lah. And then there's this idea of, okay, I can put like that, like that, like that, like that. This kind of simple. So when you see this simple, what do you think about the food price? It is. If you say like that, and then it's quite affordable. So that is the purpose of price range. For you to think about it. Uh, and when Google categorizes this price range, it tells you that when you go to this place, you spend probably between this amount to this amount. Between this amount to this amount. So imagine you go to the barbecue shop and say, I $1. What do you think you'll be getting? Yeah, maybe, right? Alright, maybe it's a cup. $1 will only get you water. $1 get you just a tea. Scarlett say you go to the bubble tea shop. Sorry, I got $1. They don't give you the one. Scarlett say one for one. So it's not really the cup. Okay, so that's the misleading part. It's a range, which which is a very important thing that I'm glad Akila shared because in this chapter we are going to see this item as well. Okay, so let's take a look at other let's take a look at what other things that he shared with me. Previously, he shared a video. Wait. If that's our secret chat, we can move on to the next page. Angel, do you send me something? No? Where? Oh, it's there. Oh, okay. Later we show, okay? Okay. Um, exactly, I was going to ask her about it too. Okay. Well, we'll put that focus aside and let's take a look at what our friends shared. This is on Google Classroom. Yesterday we saw Pranavika's one. Okay, let's look at the stream first. Our classroom stream here. Yeah, wait. Okay, so over here I see some active discussion. Okay, active discussion from Giselle. Giselle says, hey, I asked ChatGPT version 3.5. And then here's the answer I got. Okay, $20, he says. And then here says, here's what does it say? The location and specific store. However, is in most places is this price. So that's for them to view. You can check out what she wrote here. And then Ryan suddenly he posted, here, prove you that I did this. I want to show everyone that 100% score. And then Cheryl said, huh? What's that? Okay, you scroll to the back, it's at the back. Okay, then you have Ethan who updated his slides with a uh, new background, new information, but he says that I have not learned how to make the tapioca pills yet. Okay? Oh, you're still awake? Sharon says, saying the person who is replying to the person who's awake. Okay? And then she says here, okay. And then Sharon talks here. And then Jaron continues. Me too. What I wanted to chat about. I can't screenshot my computer. Me too. Oh gosh. Okay, but acceptable. Here's Daniel. Daniel shows her his Googling answer. And he scribbled on it. I can see here. Okay, and then Ryan. Okay. And then Fidaus. And then it just says that depends. That depends. Okay. So and then we also have a few submissions on here. So it's collated here. I can see one look. There's a Ganesha's one. Let me take a look at that. And then we have here over here the submission by Pranavika. Which has the answers here. And thank you very much. And well, more information about tea company established in 1984. You can find the shops here. Okay, and the price is written here. According to her is about $13. What did Janisha do? Loading. Oh, hers is on word problems. Okay, we'll take a look at the word problems next time. Okay. All right. So there's some submission. Anybody else submitted something that I have not shown the class? Yes. Yeah. So let me show you everyone. Okay. So the prices will get to you. Let me get to the arrangement. Loading. Oh yes, it's opening already. Okay, here. Ethan's slides on bubble tea. Bubble tea. Lovely. Loading. Taking a while to load. Okay, well it loads. I want to show you yesterday's work as well. So yesterday we started off part one of our It's still loading to give you some time to look. Well, so yesterday we started on the top, the part one of our rate challenge. Here. So yesterday we take a look at our, I scanned them all into a soft copy. So let's take a look at what we did. Starting with Janesha Doyas and Gerald Group, they discovered that giving Jurong Point is costing more, and that's $15 more. Okay, so from this they see that the same quantity, the same number of tickets, GV Jurong Point, you gotta spend more. Exactly how much more? $15 more. Here's Akhilesh on the parking. So he discovered for parking at the same 3 hours duration, Zara's multi-mall, you gotta pay parking this cheaper. Exactly how much cheaper? It says here per hour is 50 cents cheaper. So you can see his calculations here. Yeah, Akhilesh's group calculated $2.50 per hour for Zara's mall. Whereas Twitter's mall, you gotta pay $3 per hour. So it's 50 cents cheaper per hour for Zara. Is it? Okay, let's ask. So for Twitter mall, if you park for 9 hours, how much will it be? Yeah. 27? If Twitter, you go to Twitter and you park your car for 9 hours, how much will it cost? If it's three hours is $9. So 9 hours would be $27. That's correct. Okay, then also here you see Hershey, Anaki, and so on, all of them, they found that one ticket for GB is $12. And then one ticket for J Cube Shaw previously is $10.50. This shows you that this one is cheaper. There's a clash one. Okay, then you have the eggs here. Not too difficult to compare because the same price, but you get different amount of eggs. You get 4 more with omega-6. And then you have another one, Sasha and Ryan and Adrian. For 1 kilometer, for 1 liter of oil, petrol. 1 liter of petrol at Shell station, you travel a greater distance compared to 1 liter at Esso station. So at first they like this, then they cross it out and say it's a scam. It looks like you can travel, but actually not that much after you do the division. Then here you have a wow. Point of view by Pranavika, Christabel, and Jiang Cheng. Has 2 different explanations. The first point of view she wrote, if you are a worker at the parking shopping mall and you are the person getting the money, so your point of view is you will choose the more expensive one. So you can get more money from the mall. But if you are the point of view of the person parking, you'll choose Zara Mall so that you can save up on the parking. So quite a few explanations. I kind of like what we are doing here. This one is Kaishen's, how she presents her answers. So 3 hours is $7.50, 1 hour is $4.50. Here missing the units. 1 hour is $3 here. So far, okay, I look at this and feel quite nice, quite nice. So we are going to move on to our next challenge today. The next challenge will last us about 10 minutes. I'll set the timer for 10 minutes. The next challenge is part 2. Part 2 is the need for speed. Okay, you are going to work this in groups, and hopefully you find this, you'll be able to do this faster because I've experienced yesterday. So let's break up. There are 3 questions per group. Okay? Come. Okay, here, 13. Okay, Darren, come. Even we are together in this group, right? Okay, I'll split this into 6 of you here. Okay. Darren, can you give two papers to Giselle and Nala? Sorry? You can carry out. Carry out. Three of you have this. Ethan? Huh. Okay, so after you're done with the questions, you need to pass to them. Jared likes to have another one, you can pass it to him. Okay, so okay, so the next part of today's lesson is the king of speed, yes. You wanted another piece, right? So April, it's okay that you work with your group, no need already. April will work on the paper that is coding. So the king of speed is the challenge for this activity. After you're done with the question, you swap with the another row and you discuss whether your friend did it correctly. Then you swap with, looks like this group here needs some help, but never mind. You swap with them first. You finish? And then you check his, then he will check yours. Okay, so we are talking about the fastest, the king of speed. More things done in a shorter time. So in the questions that follow, we are talking about, for example, yeah, after that you check the whole entire group's one. Agent, which one have you worked on? The person who is not doing now will do the explanation for the group later. Okay? The person who is not writing will be the person who will be sharing later. Okay, so over here, the three stories here. King of speed means the fastest. Being the fastest means you can get more things done in shorter time. Firas, I see you're not involved in the writing, so later you'll be presenting. So here we have to see, is it Brian who is faster or Rani who is faster? Okay. And then after that, you need to tell me, is the Canon printer faster or the HP printer faster? Is tap A draining the water faster or tap B draining the water faster? So these are the three main questions that we need to solve right now. Once your role is done solving the question, you pass on to the other person in your role to check whether they've done it correctly. And then you'll be doing the sharing, okay? When I notice that you're not writing, that means you are going to present. People always struggling with the question. Let's say it's the same. Okay. Sorry? Yes, of course we can. Okay, but okay, are we done? If you are done, let's settle down and then we want to take our presenter will hold first time in front and share. Okay? Hey, sharing for your group. Because see, just now you wasn't writing, so I want to see what you said. Okay, hurry, move forward. I see that both of us are trying very fast, very good. Okay, come. Okay, we have one person for typing. And I have another person for typing. Either are you sharing? Come forward. Either we can. Give it a chance. You teach him up. Mira, who's are you sharing? Come forward now. Ika, are you sharing? Ika, are you sharing? Okay. Okay, are we mostly done? Okay, let's put our hands together. We have the first presenter on typing. Okay, first of all, let's ask everyone. Okay, we have another one here for typing. Okay, let's ask the people, April, what's the answer? Is it Ryan is faster or Rani is faster? Rani. Who else is only typing? Where? Rani faster or Ryan faster? Ryan faster. Rani faster. Priscilla? Rani faster. Okay, Priscilla, please explain to your friends. Hey, are you listening? Can we practice some respect here? Okay, thank you. One more time. Okay, thank you. Let's go ahead. Let's do that about down. Also talking about typing. Yeah, let's go. Okay, thank you very much. Let us say we divided the words with the minutes to find out, like what Priscilla said, how many words each person write per minute in 1 minute. And then that gives her ability to compare them. It turns out that Rani types how many words more? 1 word more in that 1 minute. Okay, which when it comes even more, it ends the minute past 5. Alright, Okay, next up, the next question. Photocopier. Who's holding the photocopier? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go, David. My master answer, who is faster? Canon is faster, you say. Okay, why? Okay, Canon is 15 pages per minute because 45 divided by 3 is 50. Okay, which means 12 pages in 1 minute. Excellent, let's give a round of applause. Give them 1 minute. Okay, okay, good. Your turn. Okay, is it all the same as the exact answer? Okay, okay, okay. So, anything to add on? Anything to add on to what they say? No, maybe how do you get their explanation? Quite good. Okay, thank you, sir. It proves that you have been listening to his explanation. It's very good. Okay, so yes, Hannah is faster. Okay, the page 15 pages in 1 minute, where 12 pages in 1 minute. Okay, okay, that's what they said. So thank you very much. Okay, last question. Last question, the tag. Who's holding to the tag? How about nobody said here? Come here. Who's holding to the tag question? Come here. No one. How many no one? Come here. Adrian. Let's square. Okay, Sarah and Marian. Okay, who else is holding to the tag? Okay, and together, April. What's the answer for this question? Ready? What's the answer for this question? 1, 2, 3. Let's ask Marian. Explain. Tag A, 88 meters. And then, now what is this talking about? Oh, Marian feels confused now. I also don't know. How about Adrian? You said tag A, tag B. They said tag A, you said tag B. Why? If I want to leave, doesn't matter how is that your answer. Yeah, but there's a different amount. Oh no, that's confused too. Okay, Sarah, stop. Which one faster? That is faster? Why? Wait, hold on, it's a thing. Oh no, no, I'm confused too. Oh no, 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 confused. Hey, who said that? Hey, that is correct. That is right. It's a trick question. It's not on the board. Both of them are the same. So, so you look, looking at this, he looks at this so misleading. If you look at the number of meters here, too small, A looks small because 88 meters. Who is doing things in a lesser time? B. B looks like it's faster because 4 minutes. But is it a fair comparison? No, nothing is the same. It's not fair because this one got to do get to do in 5 minutes. Imagine you sit for test paper, now I give you extra 2 minutes. You think it's fair? It's not quite fair, right? You feel like you got chance to do more, right? And then this one 4 minutes. Looks like it's faster. So actually, all of them did the same step. But why was that same step necessary? They all did 28 divided by 5, 70.4 divided by 4, 5. So then you can find, so actually 1 minute is how much? And then it turns out that in 1 minute, both of them got the same amount. So actually, which side is faster? Nice, they are the same. It's a quick question. Okay, thank you. Sit down, please. Now, okay, now I'm going to give out the worksheet. Is before you write anything and try to answer any question, I will like you to write your name first. Yeah, it's the same thing. Ah, so you understand what is the purpose of rate now? Now, now let's talk about why ratios. Why do we talk about ratios here? Write your name first on the front of paper, and later I'll collect it. Write your names on all the papers, later I'll collect it back. Because you need a pencil case, can you never mind, I'll bring over. Yeah, but do not answer the questions because there's something that I need you to do. It's the same thing, but there's something that I need you to do. Okay? First of all, I would like you to find this slide. Have you found it? Now, can you tell me how is this ringing a bell with ratio? Comparison? What else? Very good, two different properties. So if you look at the next page, the next slide. Hey, the terms here, isn't it just like ratio? When we learn about ratio, we keep talking about ratio, and we keep saying that let's look at one of the questions again for ratio. Do not start writing any answers for any questions. If not, I will get you to be done. Okay? Alright? Now, can you look up on the screen, please? Why is it not responding? Okay, now please just write your name. Do not start doing the worksheet because a, there's something that I want to emphasize in the work. This is lagging so badly. Okay, never mind. I'm going to switch it to, yeah. Should I add some more friends now? Just now I've got some recommendations. Right, let me see my recommendations. Notification. I got very few followers though. Should I follow somebody? My PowerPoint is crashed. That's like very annoying. Okay, starting up finally. Okay, so so previously we're talking about ratio. What are some examples of ratio? So the previous time we talked about when we learned ratio, right? We compare different types of, yeah. We compare different types of food when we're doing with ratio. And then we also, this thing is way too long. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my computer, because it is so slow. Here's alternatives. Now, why we are doing this again is because I want all of you to pay particular attention to how wordings and words are done. So when you're writing, you need to be very aware. So right here, to give you some ideas, is that rate is similar to ratio because there's this part on comparing different quantities. And but the difference in and there's a relationship between the two quantities. So previously, when we learn things like ratio, for example, the ratio of number of boys, the number of girls, you realize that let's say 5 boys to 4 girls, you realize that no units there involved in ratio. For example, you talk about just now two containers with volume. Then in the container, let's say container A versus container B, you realize that is unitary. You do not put units inside a ratio. But you can tell that when we learn equivalent fractions, if I have times 2 here, I also times 2 on the other side. That's equivalent ratios. So we learn some of this last term. Now, why is this important is that it's a bit blurry. It is the idea, but for break, now you have two different units of measurement. This is particularly important. So for break, it's similar to ratio, but different in the sense that you must make sure you have units of measurement written. Now, why do I insist on us doing this set of worksheet again, despite us being able to answer the question earlier? Is because there's this format of presentation of work that's very important in your answers that I need you to be very aware of. That you must have the unit of measurement. So for example here, I'm going to move on to one example. Are you ready? You realize that in the previous goals, part 1 goes. Or some of these questions, you barely need to do any working. It was easy to compare because, say, the X here, the first quantity, what's the first quantity? The price. What's the second quantity? X. Then you realize that because the price is the same, comparison was easy. Now, then the concert ticket. What's the first quantity? Price again. What's the other quantity? Number of tickets. And you realize which one is the same? The tickets is the same. Because of one quantity being the same, comparison is easy. For comparison is easy because one quantity is the same. However, as you move on, you realize that this question, petrol, is extremely difficult because quantity 1 is meter, quantity 2 is kilometer, both are different. So it makes comparison harder. Okay? Then I move to the back. I realized that this one was a trick question, the draining water. Quantity number 1 is liters, quantity number 2 is minutes. And you realize the answer for this ends up, it was the same. You got scammed and tricked. It was a trick question. They has the same rate. Now, there is a way of answering that I want you to practice. And this is very important. You have to carry this method all the way to primary 6 and beyond. So I don't need you to answer any of the questions here. I don't need you to write out anything here because I want you to practice everybody using the same way to answer the question in the standard format in presenting the answers. Ryan, especially you. Because you need to really improve your organization of work. You're getting better and better at it. Okay? Now, then what do I want for you to do for this set of worksheet? Can you see what I did just now? For every question, I'm writing down, taking note of quantity 1, quantity 2, and units of measurement. So for the rest of the question, I would like you to highlight every question, what is quantity 1, what's the unit of measurement? The quantity 2, what is the quantity, unit of measurement? Is that okay? Okay, see you tomorrow.